shock and awe that exists in certain quarters of the Empire, Sylvan said with wry sarcasm. And if we were not concerned with holding the world in question, I would happily allow you your head in this. However, while your instructions are to take the world, mine are to ensure that it stays taken. He looked the captain dead in the eyes, no expression beyond a slightly bored curl of his lips. So, he went on, enunciating each word with precision, do not fire on the civilians. Then, just as casually, he smiled as his tone relaxed. Are we clear? Keir stared for a moment before swallowing and giving him a crisp nod. As crystal, sir. Mr. Guyver is fine, Captain, Sylvan smiled. After all, I am merely an observer. Of course. If the last two words were spoken through gritted teeth, Sylvan was more than happy to ignore it. Nuevo Uris, surface. Marine landers dropped from orbit, screaming through the atmosphere fast enough to light the air aflame in their passage, only decelerating at the very last moment to a bone-crushing halt as they dropped below the planetary air defense coverage. The orbital systems would still be able to target them, of course, but those had been the very first things the Vanquist had eliminated as it entered orbit. Punishing multi-G decelerations ended with the bottoms of the carriers opening up and squads of Marines dropping the last few hundred yards with single-shot lens repulsors, letting them hit the ground without the ground hitting back. Too hard. Terran Marine Master Sergeant Conroy got his squad together from where they'd been spread out over a few square kilometers, cursing every second of it as he tracked down the last private and hauled the hapless idiot back into formation. That was a piss-poor showing, you sorry lot. I expect better from now on, or I'll have your ass staked out on the cafeteria wall on the way home, he threatened. And ain't none of us wants that to happen, so you better damn well listen. Hoorah, Master Sergeant! Orders are to secure all military assets, either for our own use or just to keep the enemy from using them, so get your ass in gear. There's a military airfield over the ridge that needs a little TLC. Hump your butts. The squad was moving within a few minutes of being gathered back together, with Conroy taking the lead while he kept an eye out for the lieutenant who jumped with them. Green Knob will be lucky to survive this, Conroy thought, grumbling in his own head as he moved. By luck or intent, probably luck, the lieutenant had come down near to their planned route to the airbase, so he wasn't slowing them up at least. They almost made the ridge before finally catching up to his transponder, and the cursing started up again when Conroy spotted the idiot. How in the hell did he get tangled up in a fucking tree? This isn't some damn movie from before the lights went out, Conroy swore mentally. We don't use bed sheets and rope to slow a fall anymore. Private Albin. Yes, Master Sergeant. Help the lieutenant down from the tree, if you would be so kind. Hoorah, Master Sergeant. Conroy sighed as the young Marine ran forward and started climbing the tree. He rubbed his forehead. Albin. Master Sergeant? Never mind, as you were. Conroy shook his head, figuring that if the private didn't think about just tossing the idiot a knife to cut himself down, well, that was what learning experiences were all about. They got the lieutenant down and the squad grouped up again, the sounds of fighting echoing from the distance as the lieutenant demanded a sit-rep. Our target is just over the ridge here, sir. Conroy nodded in the direction of the airbase before deciding that it probably wouldn't be a bad thing to soothe the idiot's pride a little. Good initiative on directing your descent, sir. You landed much closer than we did. Ah, yes, well,